News Network. We're at Transworld 2016. I've stopped at Global Fear Enterprises this time, and I have Matt and Michael here, and they're going to talk to me a little bit more about Global Fear Enterprises. You have some very distracting, in a good, haunting kind of way, figures behind me. What are they? Tell me a little bit more about you guys.
Well, we've actually been involved in the haunt, horror, and film industry for a little over 20 years combined. And what we do is we basically cater to those industries with all of our special effects and makeup, costuming, props, scenic design, video production, multimedia. We basically do it all. But we really specialize in the haunt industry with these full body costumes. And we basically, our tagline is manifest your best, because we put a lot more than just latex and hard work into them. We get a little esoteric with our designs and creations and try to draw upon spiritual knowledge and biblical history to manifest whatever horror and entities that may be lurking in our minds and the realms that we do not see with our own eyes.
That's some of my favorite kind of horror. So just out of my own curiosity, how'd you guys get your start in this colorful industry?
We've always been into art and being creative since we were children, and being traumatized at a young age by mainstream religion and politics and horror films, and that just combined and made an amalgamation of what you see manifested today. And so we basically got that and met other like-minded individuals in horror haunt industry, and used that atmosphere to grow and develop and hone our skills to kind of lead us into film. And I've got some work in the show Sci-Fi Face-Off show a couple of years ago. And from there, that kind of elevated my position in, and I guess more than, I basically started in the haunt industry, but I got into makeup and film, and then that kind of brought the two up equally, and then I was able to jump back and forth in that. And my brother Mike.
Yeah, just in the same way, like he was saying, we've done it, since we've been young. But him being on the show Face Off also elevated me to also be on the show as well, pushing both, our skills and our talent, to its limits. More so also in the industry, that's where I come in. I work for a group of haunts, in the industry as well, at least 8 of them. And I use my skills in acting to use that to build our costumes better and to fabricate them, make them stronger, more durable, so they can last, and that it's a good quality that we give to our customers. So it's not just, hey, let's make it. It's been tried and tested for years, and by me, one of the owners. So.
That's valuable to have that kind of crossover. So if I were looking to learn more about what you guys offer here, where can we find you online?
Where could you find more at?
More information, where can I find you online?
You can go to the Church of Satan. Actually, no, I'm just kidding. You can go to www.globalfeenterprises.com. We also have a campaign we're launching with our CEO. We just unleashed our CEO of our company. He is basically the embodiment of fear itself. So he is the CEO of fear, and he's trying to get enough delegates to actually make it into this 2016 campaign. So check out unitedwescare.com and elect fear. And you can find out everything else on our websites.
So I just have a thing. Oh, thank you. Dude, that's awesome. Because we are at Transworld, check that out. How has Transworld been for you guys? Like, how many years have you been coming? What do you guys get out of the experience here?
Well, this will be our 5th year here, and it's amazing, to network and interact with like-minded individuals and to bring our own specific stylized, dynamic creations to. I think we offer an ingredient that's missing in this industry, and it pretty much it's something different and unique that I feel that there are individuals that are looking for that, and that we kind of want to not be the mainstream, but we want the mainstream to adapt, and that we see a lot of other vendors that may, take some of our designs and creations. And I mean, that's with all art. Nothing's new under the sun, so as King Solomon said. So it's just give and take with creation. And I think it would be great to see this permeating through the haunt industry as well, not, likened to a virus in a way.
Well, thank you for your time and for chatting with me for a little bit. I do have one last question before we leave. We've been asking everybody at Transworld, do you guys prefer makeup and prosthetics or mask?
I prefer, well, done makeup, so I prefer prosthetics. They're two different beasts, but I prefer prosthetics. It's very realistic movement with the face, and you actually get to create whatever you want with that, with the different textures and painting. But a mask is pretty much done already, and just pull over. So makeup, I'm all for makeup.
How about you, Matt?
Yeah, for me, my actors, I would prefer a mask on them. It's just easier, quicker to get in. It's more durable. They can take it off if they need to. For me, it's going to be makeup and prosthetics, just because you can emote. You can scare easier. You have better, better facial scares and things like that. So I'd go with that for me.
Well, thank you for your time and for your honest answers. And this has been Destiny with Haunt News Network. We bring you all things haunted.